What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And oh my lord, your boy Doody thought React Day was going to be super boring, but he was surprised to find out that our boy Phil had an aneurysm yesterday over ReviewTechUsa's refusal to bow down to him and come on his podcast and give him an interview. Oh my lord, that was some fire stuff. We had our boy Phil spazzing out for over an hour, going crazy over Rich's refusal to come onto his podcast and make him any money. That's right, because that's what it's all about. It's all about Phil not being able to milk ReviewTechUsa for an interview and money, of course. If Phil is that serious about getting an interview, maybe he should jump on Rich's podcast. Anyway, let's see what Phil had to say on the Daily Wrap.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 7th of October, 2024. A little bit of an awkward day because normally my React days are scheduled for Sundays, but because of the release of Silent Hill 2 Remake yesterday, you know, if you had the advanced access like I did because I paid for it, we needed to bump reacting to Monday this week. And it was a very uncertain day because people were like, will people show up? Will people engage? Will people support? Will the streak continue? Remember, we're doing a special goal streak this week, that if I hit all of my goals by the end of the week, I'm going to do a special edition of DSP Tries It this weekend, trying out the new Krabby Patty meal from Wendy's. So what happened? Well, first off...
All right, well, let me stop off first and say, that's right, Phil wants $2,000. Initially, he wanted $3,700. I don't know if you know this, but Phil had requested from the Dents $3,750. That if they hit the Dent Streak for 25 streams straight, that he would go and order some Wendy's, the whole make patty, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants Krabby Patty sandwich that's going to be coming out. That's right, just for $3,750, Phil would order some DoorDash. That was the reward he was offering. When he realized, or someone told him, hey, that's fucking ridiculous, he scaled it back because he knew there was no way he was going to get 25 streams of support. So he decided to pick a round number of 13, which comes out to roughly about $2,000. So Phil is asking for $2,000 to eat a sandwich. I mean, this is more pathetic than the Jasper cat reveal, where he wanted $2,000 to reveal Jasper. Again, Phil, pathetic, man. I did a whole interview about, I did a whole video about this where you just lack any kind of creativity. You're greedy. You're stingy. I mean, you're asking people to drop huge cash. You're talking about $3,700, $20,000. You know, these numbers, you know, when you were asking for 100 straight streams and you know, that we're talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars. And you refuse to do anything meaningful or creative. You want to order DoorDash as a reward. Get the fuck out of here, Phil. Stingy as a fuck. You're like elbow. Put your arm up and touch your elbow. You feel how hard their elbow is? That's how Phil is when it comes to his money. He's such a fucking tightwad. I mean, offer something. Do a gift card. Do something, man. I mean, do a 1 hour meet and greet, where you agree to jump on a call on Discord with a couple of your viewers, like hand-selected viewers, and do like a 1 hour stream with them and just talk. Do something. God, it doesn't always have to be money. It can just be, you know, it could be your time. And yet you just refuse because you're just a stingy turd, bro. That's why I have zero sympathy that ReviewTechUsa bounced off of that interview. He had nothing at all to gain from it. All he had was just more scorn and more ridicule, and you had control of the stream. Let's not forget what you did to Craig when he embarrassed you. When he embarrassed you like a child on your own interview. ReviewTechUsa will do the same exact thing, and what you'll do is just hang up on him like a little fucking baby. Like a little bitch you are. So again, I'm happy that he decided not to do it. Now, legally, I've been counseled legally to not talk about or address that issue. So unlike Phil, I will heed my counsel and not speak about the events that led up to, potentially led up to ReviewTechUsa not, or deciding not to be on Phil's stream. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. So let's keep going. Let's see what else Phil had to say on the Daily Wrap.
Today, I was blindsided. I was told in the morning that yesterday, ReviewTechUsa had streamed and said he's not coming on my podcast, despite the fact he had agreed to it in DMs on Twitter to me and never said otherwise. And he basically went off shitting on me. So it was an interesting podcast, to say the least. I started the show talking about Silent Hill 2 Remake and my thoughts on it. But then there was a big segment about ReviewTech appropriately reacting to what he had said on his stream. And then finally me giving the final word on him, which I guess you could call the final felting. All right. So it certainly was an interesting podcast this morning. I had a great time saying the final word on that shit. Just unfortunate that, you know, Rich is not a man of his word. He's a coward, and he backed out the way he did. But if you want the skinny on that, you can either watch the whole unedited podcast that's live on the channel, or you can wait, because I have highlights that I'm making. 3 highlights, one of the Silent Hill 2 mini review so far, one of me reacting to Rich's raw video, and one of the final felting. So you can watch whatever you want or all, okay? Then, today was React Day. So over on the DSP Reacts channel, we had DSP versus the internet.
All right, no one cares about React Day, Phil. The only reason why you even remotely got to your goals was because you were talking about drama. The ReviewTechUsa stream, you ended up hitting your goal for that. And then the night stream, you fucking begged, and one Dent had to come out and drop $70 on you in super chats. That's the only way you hit the fucking tip goal. But anyway, let's address the whole ReviewTechUsa. That's right, Hold on a second. Wait a minute. What? Hold on. My lawyer, my consul's talking to me right now. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. All right. Okay, great. Okay. That was my lawyer talking to me right now. So the ReviewTechUsa, you're just butthurt and you're mad and you're upset that he's not going to give you content. That's all it is. And I mean, the interview would have been interesting. It would have, but looking at it from Rich's point of view, what did he have to gain from this? He had literally nothing gained. He didn't have financial gain from this. It was on your stream, so you would get all the money. I'm pretty sure you didn't agree to split the super chats or the tips or anything, right? Or the ad revenue. You didn't give him a fee to come on your stream, which, I mean, for the most part, if you're doing an interview, I don't really think you should or have to. But, you know, again, he has no incentive whatsoever. What was the incentive? The incentive was that you would get under his good graces, and you would lend your name for him to get some credibility. What fucking name do you have, Phil? You are again, I said this yesterday. Why am I repeating myself? Phil, you are a fucking locale. You are a locale who the vast majority of the internet despises. Mostly everyone that's ever come in contact with you thinks you're a douchebag. Even people that remotely like you now or are on board, they still think you're a fucking lying douchebag. Even the Kino folks who supposedly have your back fucking rip on you. Or razz you, or whatever you want to fucking call it. They don't believe you. I got a short on my channel where PBP is basically just saying you're a fucking liar. And you refuse to tell the truth about Down from the Rafters, which of course every single person in this world fucking knows it. Except for you and probably Kevin Stiles. Kevin, if you're out there, I'm still waiting for my DM. I'm still waiting for you to reply to my DM where I want my apology for all of your years of slandering me about Phil playing WWE Champions. I would like you to respond. Those are probably the only 2 people that still doubt or believe that Down from the Rafters was sold off. But anyway, like I stated, there was nothing for him to gain from this. Nothing at all. All it would do was just create more content, more drama, and I guess he wasn't having it. He's content with just sitting on the stream and making fun of you and getting money for it, which he is. He's getting more views than you. He's getting more support than you. I mean, he's not streaming as much. Maybe if he streamed more, he would probably get more money, and maybe if he did some more news on ReviewTechUsa, he would get more ad revenue. But I guess that's something he decided not to do, which I would advise him to actually do that. But anyway, Phil, again, why are you pocket watching Rich's money? Why do you care whether he gives up an opportunity? Why do you give a fuck if he just wants to be blitzed out of his mind on edibles or whatever on the stream? Why do you give a fuck? Why do you feel like you need to be this redemptive figure in his life? If he wants to spiral and he just wants to be a bum and do nothing and be a locale and be mocked and ridiculed and be happy with, you know, making money to pay his bills, who the fuck are you to fucking say anything or feel like you need to redeem him? He's not asking to be redeemed. And again, I'm not sitting here defending Rich. Rich has done a lot of stupid shit in the last year and a half. And a lot of the shit that fell on him was his stupid fucking fault. And he acted like an idiot and he did very fucking stupid, regarded things. So again, this isn't defending Rich. But just because someone does stupid shit doesn't negate your stupidity, Phil. And I just find it so fucking funny that you want to sit here, act high and mighty, and act like you were giving him a chance. What fucking chance were you giving him? Stop with this fucking hypocrisy, Phil. You wanted him on your stream so that you can milk him for money. That's exactly what it is. Why do you need to lie? Why can't you simply admit this? Everyone in the world knows this, except for you. But of course, Phil, you don't want to get tagged as a drama whore, which you are. And when you get tagged as being a drama whore, you want to step back and sit on the fact that, well, I do drama, but it's meaningful drama. Get the fuck out of here, Phil. You don't do shit. You're a fucking low-cal, pathetic bum trying to earn a couple extra coins so that you can feed the WWE Champion slot machine. I know it. You know it. Your wife knows it. Everyone on the internet knows it. So just stop with the whole mightier than thou or more honorable than thou. You are not honorable than anyone else in this fucking internet, Phil. Okay? And that's why people mock you. That's why people laugh at you. You want to know the real reason why people make fun of you, Phil, and snicker at you? Because you take yourself way too fucking seriously. You do. You take yourself way too seriously. If you would have learned to mellow the fuck out years ago, you wouldn't be in the fucking problem. You wouldn't be in this predicament. You wouldn't have the whole fucking ire of the world that despises you, okay, Phil? So that's the honest truth. And again, Phil, you're just upset that, you know, Richard basically said, it's not you, it's me, and left you at the altar. That's essentially what this is. He broke up with you and you're upset that you didn't get the chance to break up with him. That's really what it is, right, Phil? Did I hit it? Did I hit it on the nail? Is it that Phil, Phil wanted his fuck you moment like Craig had and beat him to the punch before he did, right? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Oh God, Phil, you're so fucking predictable, bro. You are. And anyway, on the advice of my legal counsel, yes, he did tell me not to really talk about this issue much, but I can simply just say this. Your boy Doody talks to many people. He does. He talks to a lot of people on the internet, in public, in real life, because I do have friends and family, unlike Phil. And you know, I'm getting up there in age, and I've lived many years, and I've lived a very extensive life. So people sometimes come to me for advice, wisdom, and I impart advice and wisdom on them. So that's all I really have to say. But sadly, when people impart advice and wisdom on others, it may throw a wrench in plans. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I think I'm good. Am I good there? Legal counsel, am I good? Yeah, okay, great. He confirmed I'm good. Alrighty, folks. Well, that's all I have. I really don't care about the rest of this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.